Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Ahmed Hegazy from CAD Solutions. Inshallah, we will discuss this type of support, which is SB-06. This support mark includes sizes from half inch up to 14 inch. Right now in this page, but I think in another extension for this support, maybe sizes more than those. But right now, here we have two cases. The first case from half inch up to 6 inches. The second case from 8 inches up to 14 inches. Okay, here we have some material classes. Okay, for each material class, we have some materials for the rebad, ribs, and base plate. Okay, and for the height, which is the h, we have some variables: 100, 150, and 200. Okay, and as you can see here, the support mark includes the material mark, which is A or B or C or D or F, up to J, and the second part here includes the NBS mark, which is 0A, 0B, 01. Okay, so here we have a mix between the material class and the size of the pipe. In partition number 3, we have the height, which is 1 or 2 or 3, and each one of those refer to the height. And for the last part, it's a mix between part 4 and 5, which is the length mark and stopper height mark. Here that's the length of the mark, which is dimension L. Okay, so we have here some variables, and for the stopper length, which is dimension X, we have another table for this one. So we have here 4 cases, and we have for mark 4, we have 5 cases. Okay, now let's start creating it on SEG. So from file, let's go down here and select SB-06, and here we have the configuration of the support. And if you open this image, you will find here the spec reference. So let's select the location of the project, click create. Now we have a list of supports, includes sizes from 2 inches, 4 inches. Let's make this one as 6 inches, for example. And here, let's make this one as 1 inch and 3 inches, 10 inches, 8 inches, 14. So let's take a copy from that and come here and click on paste. Now we have those support marks. Now let's validate to check if those values, and let's check those values if are located on the spec or not. So PSG accept them. So now we can save this project, and from the project setting, we can modify those values which prepared by, approved by, the checked by date, the date of today. Okay, and drawing number, so let's give it a drawing number, SB-06 support group. Okay, and here project name, SEG Solutions, and job number 2024-001, and here client name, and let's accept those values as they are. And now let's start creating them by clicking on build to start creating them over Autodesk. Okay, now as we can see, we already done all drawings of those support marks, and if you would like to open a drawing of one of them or the assembly of one of them, you can do that. So by that way you can open the fabrication drawing and check the dimensions inside the bill of material, the quantity, weight of the single support, surface area for a single support. And now let's make the drawings collection. So from here we can collect all drawings in a one sheet. All sheets in a one drawing. So here, as you can see, we have all the drawings inside one drawing, all sheets inside one drawing, as you can see. So sometimes you may need to make some adjustments to make dimensions clear, like that, but it's not an issue. As you can see, sometimes you may need to move the dimensions to be like that, but you will get your drawings in seconds. Now let's create the final assembly of the group. To calculate the total weight and make the nesting study, to calculate the required number of blades to purchase, to use them during the fabrication process. As you can see here, PSG creates the assembly of the blades, and now to get the weight, here it's around 4 tons, and here the surface area in millimeter square. And now let's create the nesting study. So from here, create a nest, and from standard millimeter, let's create the nesting study. And here, that's the blades in our study. As you can see here, the nesting tool can get the material category and the thickness. And now let's accept this. Let's click on OK. And from process library, let's delete the default material. And from here, let's make a rename for this one. It's 6 millimeters. For the second one, it's 10 millimeters. And for this one, it's 4 millimeters. Millimeters. Okay, and from here, when you can select the package, you can define the size of the blade that you will get, and from the nesting here you can define the spacing and the frame width for the blades. But let's keep everything as it is, and from here we can start the nesting study. To start calculating the required number of blades for each category. Here, as you can see, for this blade category with 6 millimeters, we need one sheet with a base around 700 millimeters width and 1.5 meters length. And for this material category with 10 millimeters, we will need this base with around 4.3 meters. And here for this category with 4 millimeters. And here, as you can see, the calculation is very easy for the required number of blades, and you can export the nesting directly to the cutting machine as a laser or plasma machine. Okay, now let's come back to calculate the required hot roll sections from UBN 80 and UBN 100. So from here, let's add the bill of material. Let's select the assembly and select parts only. From here, let's move the lens to be like that, and let's merge the identical parts and make sorting by the status. So to get all of UPNs here down here, and we can accept that. As you can see here, we have 102 items of UBN 80 with length 100 millimeter and 24 items with 400 millimeters length. So we can open the calculator like that and paste, and from here you can find the stock lenses that you have. Let's say we have 12 meters and the cut gap as a 5 millimeters, and now you can calculate. Actually you will need two beams, and the remaining item from the second beam will be 1 meter point 7, and here you will get cutting dimension for the beams. Now let's reset that, and we can calculate against those values, and let's clear all and paste again and recalculate. Let's delete this cell and recalculate. For the UBN 100 we will need 4 beams, okay, and here you can export that in Excel format to get the cutting arrangement for those beams. Okay, I hope this video can help you to understand how PSG software can help you to generate the fabrication drawings for your pipe supports spec, and how it's easy to get mechanistic for the hot rolled sections or for the plates. Thank you for your time and have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.